Hello everybody, and welcome back to Space Engine. We're just chilling out near Europa, because I was grabbing some B-roll last time I had this open, so of course, it's still here. Anyways, where are we going to go from here? That's the real question, because I have no recommendations for places to go, so I'm free to go wherever the hell I want right now. And, I don't know where to go. Yeah, let's get close to Jupiter's atmosphere. I wonder, is it like, oh, well that's disappointing. I thought there would be more depth to the clouds, but I guess not. At least it looks good from a distance, that's all that matters. That's Europa, that's Andromeda, that is Callisto. I like Callisto, let's go to Callisto. I think it's, what is it, Callisto or Ganymede? That might have a horrifically deep ocean under its ice as well. I'm thinking it's. Callisto has more of the craters, so I think it's more like the aggregate one. Well, I forget. I get those two mixed up a lot. I need to actually read up on the Jovian moons more often. And then we got a little bit of Ganymede and Io. I like Io. Volcanic and ready for fun. Yeah. Anyways, what is new in the world? SLS has rolled out and is on its pad doing its thing. It actually looks pretty good. I spent a lot of my time being like, you know, very critical of Venus, of SLS, but now that it's actually on the pad, it looks kind of good. Mercury and Mars. You know what, screw it, go to Venus. I like Venus. So, that's kind of fun. It's kind of expensive, but we'll see. I like how the clouds are actually fairly close to what you'd see if you were actually there. You would see the less detail though in the clouds. It's mostly like kind of a creamy, white, just lame looking cloud top. But not to matter, or not to worry, because Venus is a great planet, and just because its clouds are thick and are kind of featureless doesn't mean that it isn't a wonderful place. It's actually way brighter here than it would look like normally. It'll actually look a little dimmer than this. My next infograph video is going to be on this topic of what it would look like to stand on different worlds, because it's kind of a fun topic, and you don't see it terribly often. Because like I saw somebody post a I was kind of reading something and I saw like, you know, a simulation of what it would look like to stand on Titan, and like with visual eyes, and it's kind of interesting. So my next video, I need to actually work on it, will be, or my next infograph video anyways, will be kind of showing what it would visually look like to stand on different planets in terms of light level. So like middle of the day, I'm probably not going to have the sun visible for a lot of the closer ones, because they just completely wash it. The sun would just wash out the view. So for like Mercury and stuff, that I might just be like, it's overhead. You don't want to look at it though. But for further places like, you know, Pluto, I'll for sure have the sun proportionally in the background, so you can see it. Who goes there? Capella, nice. Andromeda. I wonder if I can find the star that the creature in my book is from. But that might be a spoiler? I don't know. I'm like actually more than halfway done the novel. I'm working on the like the concept of 1,000 words a day minimum. So that's been going great. So I'm actually like I'm closing in on 60,000 words. I'm kind of aiming for between 90 and 100,000 words. We'll see where it eventually pans out, but it's going to be above 90,000 regardless. So that's going great, and they do find out, or actually the main character does find out where his little alien friend is from, but I don't really want to give it away because it's kind of fun. But anyways, what's that? Orange luminous supergiant. Indeed it is. Who goes there? These are all like nearby stars. Wait, did I think I lost. Well, yeah, of course I lost Sol. Uh, it's around. It doesn't need to be. Where is Sol from this point of view? Sol. Oh, it's way over there. I really like buggered off. Alright, so let's hang out in the neighborhood of Sol. One with life. You bet your ass there's one with life. White luminous supergiant. Vega. Oh, hey, Vega. That's where the signal from Contact came from. Although it was a relay station, the aliens weren't actually there. They were elsewhere, and they used a transit system to get around. I love that movie. I don't care what people say. Then again, I also enjoy Waterworld, which was like Mad Max with boats. And The Postman, which was like Kevin Costner's worst movie, but I liked it, so it's like, eh. I have bad taste in movies, not gonna lie. I lost Sol again. I wonder if I can find it. It's a yellow star. Do you think it wouldn't be terribly hard to see? Hey, there it is. Love it. I don't know where to go. I'm lost without... Ooh! Alpha Centauri. Yeah, sure. I want to go to, Ptolemain, which is Centauri B, because I like Centauri B. Boop. It is a K-type orange dwarf, my favorite type of star. Whereas Rigel Kentaurus, which is Alpha Centauri A, is a G2 type star, very similar to Sol. Only it's a little bit bigger, but it's very similar to Sol, which is why it makes it interesting. So we have a G-type star like our sun, and a K-type star, which is a very habitable, or potentially very habitable type of star, minus the UV light. And they're both orbited by a red dwarf. Where are you, Proxima? There you are. Proxima, red dwarf. Yay! It's a flare star, so I don't actually have much hope for Proxima B. Unlike everyone else who's like, Proxima B is really cool. It's like, Proxima B is very cool, but it's a tidally locked planet that probably doesn't have an atmosphere. Like, it probably doesn't. I know here it has a very thick one, but realistically, Proxima B has probably been stripped of its atmosphere from flares. Because Proxima Centauri is a flare star. It does that. We've seen it happen frequently. So this planet is probably a lifeless rock, but it's still interesting, and I think we should still send stuff to it just in case, because I could be very wrong. Also, if Proxima B is in fact tidally locked, which I'm pretty sure it is, considering where it's located, then even if it's atmosphereless, you still might have something that can live on the back underground, away from the radiation of the star. So life finds a way. So I find that quite fascinating. Let's go to Tau Ceti next, because I enjoy Tau Ceti. Tau Cet. Yay! Is that the correct one? It most certainly is. 13 light years away. I enjoy Tau Ceti. It does not feature in my book at all, though. In fact, I don't think Tau Ceti has featured in any of my stories. I might have mentioned it once, but yeah, no, it doesn't feature. The stars that do feature in my book, anyways, at least the ones that, like, the one that isn't isn't spoilery, is like Wolf 359 shows up in it. Alpha Centauri's mentioned. I think Epsilon Eridani is mentioned. Barnard Star is mentioned. But Tau Ceti, I don't think it is. 13 light years? Yeah, I don't think Tau Ceti was one of the stars that was mentioned. I could be wrong. I know I wrote it, but that a lot of that was mentioned in chapter 1 and 2, and I'm on chapter 10, so that was a while ago. I need to go back and check. I do know that Barnard Star, not Star, were mentioned though, and I think Epsilon Eridani. It doesn't matter because they don't actually play important parts in the story. They're just there for world building's sake. Fun times ahead. What are you? That is Capella again. What a great star. Ooh, Pollux. I like Pollux. Now, actually, Pollux is also mentioned in my book, but I'm not going to explain why. It's not where the creature comes from. It's just, if it is mentioned. What are you? Warm Jupiter. Planet Thestius. What a great name. Let's see, what are some places that are nearby Pollux? Cantery. 10 Cantery. Yeah. A white supergiant. There's a lot of white supergiants in this area. Yeah, like when I was looking through star charts and stuff, I found so many of these damn things. Because like whenever I write, or I mention star systems and stuff in my stories and or book, I always make sure that there's continuity and like it's all accurate. So it's like when I'm like setting up, you know, locations and stuff, I'm always like, alright, I have to check to make sure this star is in the correct location, otherwise it's stupid. And so far they usually are, so I'm pleased about that. Like one of the ones that I posted recently, it's like from the point of view of the head of the Earth government, the Terran Federation, and they mentioned there's a war going on, and he mentions a bunch of places, like different systems and stuff, where various things are happening. And if you plot it all out, they're all with it, like it all makes sense. They're all within like a reasonable distance and location. Even though those stories are a little like softer science fiction, like, you know, the starships have warp drives, because I was like, yeah, I need superluminal for some of this. So, but yeah, I still like to try to make like spatially everything makes sense. Otherwise, it makes me sad. Spin around. What is on this side of Pollux? 24 Cassiopeia. Oh, Procyon. Procyon showed up in one of my stories, actually. If you want to, oh hey, the solar system, cool. If you want to read any of my stories, I'll actually post a link to the Booksy profile. You can read them for free. I just post them for free because I don't really care about making money off them right now. The novel I'm actually going to be pitching, but the short stories I just post for free in my portfolio for anyone to read. So I will post those in the link below if you want to check those out. The quality is very obvious. Like, it obviously changes if you read the older ones versus the newer ones. You can tell that the earlier ones are my like first attempts at actually writing narrative. I wouldn't say they're bad, but there's a lot in them that I'm like, ugh, it isn't great. It is not great. But whatever, it is what it is. I like some of the newer ones I did. What was I doing again? Wasn't Sol over there? No. Sol is... well, that's Procyon. That's Cirrus. Oh, Altair. Cool. Wasn't Sol in this area? No. I could have sworn that I grabbed Sol up here somewhere. Unless it was on the other side and I'm just being dumb. It's Procyon. Which is a possibility. Well, there's Alpha Centauri, which means that Sol... yeah, right there. So that's... from the point of view of Pollux... That's our sun. And then Alpha Centauri. Neat. Neat stuff ahead. But let's get out of the local group and find some other random places into yonder galaxy. Because why not? As much as I love the local group of stars, our stellar neighborhood, as it were. Ooh, a cluster. Random. These are all just random stars now. This is where all the fun stuff is. Oh man, I've also been getting a lot of 3D modeling stuff done. Like, I have a bunch of, or I have those nuclear bomb cutaway models I need to print off and put in my shop. And I also have a model of the U.S. Air Force Manned Orbiting Laboratory Gemini space station. I like the Mole space station with the blue Gemini. And I have it all printed out. I just need to reprint a couple parts to see if they print better. And then that goes up in my shop for sale as well. I'm very pleased with how that one came out, though. It has a lot of fine detail on it that I hard printed it, or I hard modeled into it. And it looks great. And it even has like the inside the telescope tube, there's a bunch of mirrors and stuff. Well, like, they're printed, but like what looks like mirrors. Oh, hi, Jim. And my cat just shows up because he likes to just do that. What up, man? Yeah? Oh, okay, hello. Please do not chew on my hand when I'm using my mouse. Thank you. Oh, you're so cute. Anyways, my cat distracting me aside. Where was I going? I think I'm just kind of just bumbling about the galaxy right now because I have no direction. Oh, a diffuse random nebula. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Let's get out of here. Oh, and it's frozen. Oh, there we go. Man, that sucked. It was very bright. I wasn't expecting that. What have we here? Let's go near the center. Let's find some old star populations. Ooh, a binary yellow dwarf system. Sure, let's go there. Boop. Oop, no. What have we here? Ah, cool. A close binary system. Or a close binary pair. Alright, where's your little friend? It says you had a friend. Ah, there they are. I like close binary worlds like this. They're just kind of fun. I like Pluto and Charon and stuff like that. It's like, I love it. I would love to find a planet like this. Just out and about. Oh, I guess that one's the moon. Oh, what's the mass looking like? 0.25. And this one is 0.0. Oh yeah, that one's actually much smaller. Well, like mass-wise anyways. Huh. Diameter is 681,978. Yeah, alright. The smaller one can be relocated to moon territory. Although, what is a moon? Well, I mean, I guess the smaller one's the moon, but they're close, like, they're still fairly, like, similar in mass. I wonder what the map of this looks like. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. There's probably a berry center there. It's pretty close to the middle. So if you have two planets that are like almost identical in mass, orbiting each other with a berry center pretty much in the center between them, which one's the moon, which one's the planet? Do you say the one that's like, you know, 2 kilometers wider is the planet and the other one's the moon? Or do you just kind of say they're both just an equal binary pair? That's the real question that keep me up at night. That was a joke, but it's also serious. Crap like that does keep me awake at night because I just sit there and I just think about it, and it's like, I have to look this up now, don't I? Because I just can't let it go. Another orange star. Oh, we got a neutron star, boys and girls and everyone else. Let's go. And another binary pair. I love it. Alright. Let's see if we can get closer to this here neutron star. Enjoy the lensing of its high gravity and uh-oh, and it's severely, oh, we're on the surface, are we? Well, that's nauseating. And on the, yeah, we were on the surface. Cool. Of its, yeah, high gravity and intense radiation, strong gravity. If you were to, like, take a small sample of neutron star and pull it out of the gravity well, it would explode. Like, violently explode. And not just like a bang explosion, it would explode continuously. So, like, a hydrogen bomb exploding, but just, like, prolonged explosion of hydrogen bomb. Not just a one bang, it would just be, like, a long thing. Because, like, once you pull neutron matter, like the neutronium, I guess you can call it, off of the neutron star, those neutrons are being held together by gravity, and they, like, that's what's keeping them stable. And if you were to pull that out of the gravity, suddenly the stability goes away, and all those neutrons will decay and release their energy, and it's just, it's great. So when people are like, yeah, matter, antimatter, that's, you know, that's the pinnacle of destructive energy. It's like, that's the pinnacle of destructive energy we can realistically harness. But if you want to get into, like, energies and materials that have like just horrific amounts of energy, I would say neutronium probably is up there, because it's like, with antimatter you need to have matter to catalyze the reaction, so you get tons of energy, but it requires, you know, something else. Whereas neutron star matter, it's just gravity. Once you lose the gravity, it just decays. So it's very similar to antimatter reactions in that it's the decay and, like, the conversion of mass to energy, but it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Which is why in Star Trek, whenever like it's made of pure neutronium, I'm always like, I consider neutronium to be neutron star matter, so it's like, ugh, I would not want to be near that. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have ideas for places for me to go, let me know below. Topics to talk about, I'll talk about anything. Check out my stories, they'll be printed below. Check out my shop, they'll also be posted below. You want to help out the channel? Check out the Patreon. Nobody's done it yet, but who knows, it could be you. So thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and space.